Skrilla, blue face pillar, the blade dealer, make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be stepping. Cooling kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds at one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today's episode, the national sports media admits that they are afraid of Daniel Jones getting better because of the weapons that the New York Giants have put around him this upcoming season. I gotta smoke a black to this one. Because in my last video, I told you that people were going to be scared of Daniel Jones actually doing better. And I'm always being proven right. So, we're going to listen to this. And I want people to explain to me how this makes sense. So we're going to react to the video. Let's get into this, man. Good Lord.
Very well if you don't have a quarterback, especially in that division when you've got Jalen Hurts, who went to a Super Bowl 2 years ago with the Philadelphia Eagles, Washington starting over at the position, and Dak, Chris's dark horse MVP candidate, who has been a part of a team that's won 12 games in each of the last 3 seasons, then what do you have? So they're hoping, and I'm not really sure if I believe that Daniel Jones is their guy, despite what they said on that Hard Knocks episode. But they're hoping that
yeah, despite what they say, you're going to go with your narrative. I get it.
Gamble here will pay off, and that he will be worth that $40 million a year salary that they gave him a couple years ago.
Joe Shane was talking to the fans when
this dude here, I don't know who this man is. The man that's talking next to Herm Edwards. I don't know who this man is, but listen to what this dude says, man. That's why I got to smoke a black on this one.
He was talking to Tim McDonald there in his office. And the fans will sit there and say, oh, yeah, $40 million to a $12 million running back, you don't pay him to hand it off. It's so flawed.
You really don't, but okay.
So many ways. Number one, here's the biggest problem. Giants don't have a lot of talent. They haven't had a lot of talent until the draft this year when they got Malik Neighbors. Daniel Jones has proven time and again he's not the answer. They paid him.
He's proven time and time again that he's not the answer. But at the other side of your mouth, you said the Giants had no talent. Make it make sense.
Off a season where he threw 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
He also ran for 700 yards and ran for 7 touchdowns. But people always conveniently leave that out. Let's continue.
That's lightning for Daniel Jones to get $40 million a year. You kidding me? But what I'm really worried about here is Malik Neighbors, because he is so good that he is going to make Daniel Jones look better than he is this year.
Wow. Wow. So you're going to tell me that as a fan base and as an organization, you should be afraid that the talent that you put on this team around him will make him better? Please explain to me how that makes any type of sense. Please explain to me how that makes any type of sense. If Daniel Jones is as bad as you say he is, how the hell he's gonna get better because Malik Neighbors got on the field? And this dude actually said that you should be afraid of Malik Neighbors being on this team and making Daniel Jones better. Why the hell should we be afraid of that? Shouldn't you want that? Shouldn't you want your quarterback to succeed when you put people around him? Why in the hell would they be afraid of that? Shouldn't that be what you're aiming towards? So what I get out of that is, you don't want this dude to succeed. You don't want him to be anything. You should be afraid of Daniel Jones getting better because Malik Neighbors is on the team. So what, the world is going to end if Daniel Jones has a good season? Were you afraid of him getting his money? Were you afraid of him having playoff success? Daniel Jones strikes fear in these people, because if he turns out to be anything because he has talent around him, you're wrong. And that's what's wrong with this world. You don't want to be wrong about anything. What, your money train stops if Daniel Jones starts playing good? Now you're going to have to actually do some real work. You won't have Daniel Jones the bash all the time now? These dudes literally say you should be afraid, petrified, nervous. That Daniel Jones might actually put up some stats if he actually has somebody out there that can get open. But I thought all quarterbacks make receivers. So when I say a receiver really makes a quarterback before a quarterback will make a receiver, this just proves my point. So the quarterback can't be the all and all. If you're scared that Malik Neighbors will make Daniel Jones play better. Because to most of you guys' logic on Twitter and freaking sports media, the quarterback makes everybody better. The quarterback makes people block better. The quarterback makes receivers run routes better. The quarterback makes people catch better. Wow.
And that scares the daylights out of me. And if you're a Giant,
I know it scares the daylights out of you, because you dudes are going to lose your gravy train. You're going to actually have to do some work, big head guy. This Alfred Hitchcock looking dude is exactly what you dudes on Twitter sound like. He really said your true feelings right here in this damn video. You're scared of Daniel Jones getting better because all the crap that you said about him, you're going to be wrong. You never say, you say you wouldn't get money. Now you're complaining about the $40 million that he got per year. If Saquon was the whole team, you shouldn't be worried about Daniel Jones doing anything. But you say you should be scared that Daniel Jones will actually put up stats if he has a receiver he can count on day in, day out? You dudes serious? Are you dudes serious? But these are the dudes that get paid Guga's amount of money to go on here and talk football. These are the dudes you listen to. These are the dudes that you're getting your insight from. A dude that says a team should be scared that their quarterback will get better when they get a talented receiver on the field. How the hell does that make sense? How does that make sense? Please explain that to me, man. Dudes are ridiculous.
Fan that should scare the daylights out of you. You do not want a guy like this who is as explosive as it gets. As somebody that several coaches in the SEC told me before the draft, they felt like he was the best player they saw all year long. You do not want this guy making your quarterback look better, and then you're making even more bad decisions.
So that's a bad decision. You brought Malik Neighbors and Daniel Jones starts to play like a top quarterback. That's a bad decision. Make that make sense, man. Make that make sense. So it was a bad decision for Stephon Diggs to get Stephon Diggs on the Buffalo Bills and let Josh Allen go through the roof? That was a bad idea? It was a bad idea to bring Adams over for Aaron Rodgers and let him succeed with Aaron Rodgers? That's a bad idea? I guess it was a bad idea to bring Stephon Diggs to the Texans as well for CJ Stroud. That's a bad idea too. Coming off a season where he won a playoff game like Daniel Jones did. That's a bad idea too. It was a bad idea to get Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase on top of T. Higgins and on top of Tyler Boyd and on top of Joe Mixon. That was a bad idea too, huh? Let me tell y'all something, man. That's why I created this channel, man, because I want to talk real football, real truths. These are the type of takes that's on ESPN. These are the type of takes that's on Fox Sports Network. These are the type of takes that NFL Network and all these media pundits, these are the type of takes that they allow to come on TV and talk about. So I created this channel, man. I created this channel for people who want to talk real football, who want to have real takes and real opinions and have their own brains. Like, make this stuff make sense, man. You mean to tell me that it was a bad idea to get a guy for your quarterback to succeed? Why? Because his name is Daniel Jones? And if he goes out there and balls out with Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyatt and Wan'Dale Robinson, oh, it doesn't matter because it's Daniel Jones. That don't count. You should be afraid if Daniel Jones succeeds. Make it make sense, man. It was a bad idea for the New York Giants to go get Plexico Burress for Eli Manning. That was a bad idea. But these guys make six figures easily a year to do this, to get themselves on TV. They come up with stupid crap like this. But the guys like me, Big Blue Crew, and other guys that want to speak real football, we're the idiots. We're the idiots because we say things like this don't make sense. You should be scared. The team, the organization, the fan base should be scared that Daniel Jones succeeds because they drafted Malik Neighbors and put some pieces around him. I thought you said he couldn't throw the deep pass. I thought you said he couldn't throw receivers open. I thought you said he couldn't lead receivers. I thought you said he couldn't read the pocket. I thought you said he couldn't call audibles. I thought you said that he couldn't stop turnovers. I thought you said that this dude was one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL since he's been here. So if he's all that, how the hell could you be afraid of us drafting Malik Neighbors? Because it wouldn't even matter because the dude is that bad. There's no way that he could get better. There's no way. Everybody says, no, you can have Jerry Rice and everybody on the team, and he still wouldn't do anything, but they draft Malik Neighbors. Now all of a sudden you should be afraid Daniel Jones could get better. So that's what's hot in the streets. Saying you're afraid of quarterbacks getting better when talent's around them. That's what's hot in the streets. Oh, but it only applies to Daniel Jones. Because when Stephon Diggs went to the Houston Texans, man, the media went wild. Oh, now C.J. Stroud has another #1 weapon on the team. Him, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz, everybody. This stuff here pisses me off, man. Because they allow dudes like this to actually put takes on TV. Like make it make sense, my G. Make it make sense to me, man. You are literally sitting here saying that the New York Giants as a whole should be afraid that Malik Neighbors will actually allow Daniel Jones to succeed. But I can't be too mad because you just admitted what I've always been saying. You're scared of this man succeeding. Because all the bull crap that you've been saying about this man his whole career goes away just like that if he has a good season with some talent around him. And it proves people like me right. The quarterback is not the end-all, be-all. The quarterback needs more help than anybody on the team. He needs an offensive line. He needs a good scheme. He needs good coaching. He needs receivers. Hell, he even needs his defense to get the other offense off the field. So, you dudes on Twitter and all you media pundits, I think you're going to eat your words after this season. And you're going to show how fake and bird-brained, parrot-brained that you really are. A lot of these dudes are going to get exposed. If Daniel Jones succeeds with his #1 receiver and his better offensive line, hopefully. And you best believe Big Pat is going to be hell to deal with if Daniel Jones succeeds. You don't like me now? Oh, you really not going to like me after this season. I promise you that. You let Daniel Jones go out there and succeed. Let him go out there and succeed. Let Malik Neighbors get his 1,000 yards. Let Wan'Dale Robinson get 1,000 yards. Let this team get into the playoffs. Let this team succeed. You don't like me now? Oh my goodness, you're going to despise me. And I'm going to love it. And I ain't going to stop. Because I'm going to keep exposing you dudes. I'm going to keep exposing these media pundits that just say anything on these damn shows. I'm going to keep exposing you. Right here on New York Giants Full Access. You heard it out the Alfred Hitchcock big-headed dude's mouth. You're actually afraid of Daniel Jones succeeding. And how stupid that is. It's really sad, man. You don't like this dude that much that you're scared of him succeeding? You know how trash that is, man? You know how much of a trash take this is? You gotta be kidding me. But hey, this is what you dudes do. You talking absolutes and don't know anything. You talk like you know what the quarterback position really is. Well, you don't know anything. You talk about a team, how they supposed to do when you don't know anything. You don't put in the work. You don't look at film. You don't even use common sense. But hey, you get paid the big bucks to do it, so I guess I can't be mad at you. Guys like me gotta go through the horrible things said about them and threats and all this stupid stuff because you try to talk logic. You're not just talking out the side of your damn mouth. Daniel Jones ain't gonna never be a mouth to nothing. Daniel Jones ain't gonna never do anything. I don't care who you put around him. But we drive Malik Neighbors. Now you're afraid. You should be afraid if he succeeds. Alright. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and join the big blue crew and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. Cop you some merch, man. I'm gonna make a shirt. Be afraid of another man's success. Be afraid of a man if he can succeed. Be afraid of the New York Giants if they get actually put talent around Daniel Jones. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because guys like me, I'm gonna call you out on everything, bro. But until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
Hitting the mic, spitting the facts, coming with full access. Big Pat hitting the house with giant tactics. Eli's handoff, rapping the classics. 90s beats, we blast this in New York. Big Blue. Where the G-men roam, Super Bowls in the vault, that's the Empire's home. Red, white, and blue, where the legends are grown. Giants full access, this the zone, got the tone.